All right, I wanted to share with you some things I found out through me using Magic School myself. So I put an assignment for my students in the Magic Students section. I gave them one tool. It was the one to help them with their writing. We're going to take a look at this assignment called Narrative Bear Writing. When I click in there, there are going to be a couple sections. I can look through students and I can look at room activity. I'll go to room activity quickly. And what I like is it's kind of a synopsis of what's going on. I'm going to get rid of the previous 7 days because we did this a little while ago. When I go down through, I can see the student activity, and this is telling me I had 15% of the students not active at all. I'm not sure who that might be, but as I look down through, I've got the student, the activity, how many times they actually went in and tried to make changes to things, and then I can kind of see what they being the AI had to say about it. Okay, their engagement with it, all right, moderate, high, no, nothing here at all, probably because she had done something. She might have been absent that day, I'm not sure. But anyhow, went down through. So I like that because it gave me a very quick overview of what was happening. What I did discover, though, as a teacher, you're going to see some of these students' names are in here more than once. And that was me not really understanding how to use the tool properly. What I discovered is if I go over to these three dots, I can get student join info. Well, all it happens to be is a URL to their specific writing. I could copy it and give it back to the students. Well, I kind of decided, wait a minute, my job is to teach them how to use computers. So when they were working in this, I had them go up to the tab and simply click and copy the address. We typed in a Google presentation to start with. They were given a picture and they had to create a narrative based on that picture. I had them start by typing their story in the presentation. Then they copied that and pasted it into the chatbot and had the chatbot give suggestions. Well, what happened is some of them got started, and before the period was over, our time was up. So then when they came back the next week and we continued, these were the students that tended to work faster. When they went back, it had them rejoin the room as if they had never been in there before. And that was on me. I really wasn't sure how that was going to work. Now I know to have them copy their URL, and I had them just go ahead and paste it right on the slide because that's where they were making their changes so that they could just click on the URL and go back to the chatbot itself. This is a warning, and you'll see that Bailey's got three of them. It had to do with two little bears, and she might have talked about the bears having a fight because they were brothers and sisters or something. But it's warning me that they didn't really care for the language they were using. And again, this was helpful. I did go through and read through them. The way we finished this activity after the students had an opportunity to work with the chatbot, which they really seemed to enjoy, I took the completed assignments that were turned into Google Classroom, copied them, put them in a slide presentation, and then the next week that I went into class, I broke the students up into groups of two, and I called the activity Nacho Paragraph, meaning not yours, assigned them a new paragraph, and then they had to make corrections to that paragraph. What could they do to improve it? If there was no talking in it, how could you insert that the characters were talking to each other? Or they couldn't get a really good picture in their mind of where it was taking place, what could they add to it? And it was amazing that the students were able to go in and make changes when the paragraph wasn't theirs. When you asked them to go in and make those changes on their own writing, they seemed to have a little bit more trouble. I just wanted to share this experience with you and hope that it helps.